What's up guys, it's Kristen here today with my Christmas book haul. Of course, I feel incredibly spoiled by my friends and family this year. I mean, there aren't like a million books in this haul, but each and every one of them I wanted so badly. And I'm especially excited because, let's be honest, I usually ask for the most beautiful, expensive editions that I'm too cheap to buy for myself. This first book in particular, I cannot even believe that this is in my possession. I swear I nearly fainted when I opened it on Christmas morning. My sister just outdid herself this year. So anyone watching this is gonna be like, alright, you need to calm down. How big of a deal could this possibly be? So for a little bit of backstory, you may or may not know, if you've been watching my channel, that my favorite book of all time is The Secret History by Donna Tartt. I've always hated this cover. It just does nothing for me. And then a while back I was looking online and I found another edition that was just gorgeous, fell in love with it, only to find out that it was incredibly rare and I could only get it if I was willing to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Somehow, I don't even know how still, my sister managed to track it down and I now have it in my possession. This is one of the two first editions, but this is the UK one that was in very limited print, hence I said before, it's very rare. I know it's not the kind of cover that's just stunningly gorgeous and jumps right out at you. But for me, this really represents the feeling and the tone of the book and how I felt reading it. And on top of everything else, I opened it up and it was signed by Miss Donna Tartt herself. From now on, you can refer to me as Laura, and I will pretend that this was personalized to me. And I've been wanting to reread this for a while now, so now I'm even more excited to get to reread it with this edition. Next up, I finally got a copy of My Brilliant Friend, the first book in Elena Ferrante's series. I don't think I have to explain this one to anybody. Everyone and their mother has read it or heard about it, but I'm excited to hopefully be joining the whole Ferrante fever. The one nonfiction book that I received is Jihadi John, The Making of a Terrorist by Robert Verkaik. I graduated with a degree in political science, so this is just right up my street, and I'm always interested in learning more about the topic, especially beyond what you hear in the media. Then from Bloomsbury Publishing, I received The Song Rising. This is the third book in Samantha Shannon's series, The Bone Season, and this does not actually come out till March, so I am so excited that I got my hands on it this early. It came just a few days before Christmas, and it was wrapped up in this special wrapping paper that looked like the symbol on the cover, so it really felt like a Christmas present. Obviously can't go too much into the synopsis for this book as it is the third book in the series, but the series is just very unique. It's sci-fi, paranormal, but in an alternate future London. It's usually not really my cup of tea exactly, but I am just addicted to this series. Now this next one is definitely the most beautiful book that I received. It is The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, but of course in this stunning penguin drop caps edition. This is my first of these editions and I hope to collect a few more, but they are very pricey. But I have heard almost universal good praise for The Shadow of the Wind. It's one of those books that I am almost positive that I'm going to fall in love with, so I wanted to have a really gorgeous edition of it. I also received The Glass Castle by Jeannette. I read this a few months back and it was one of my favorite books of the year, but I had gotten it from the library, so I really wanted my own copy. I really love this edition because it's different from the ones that I've always seen before. And last but not least, I am just so excited for this one because honestly I've been humming and hawing over buying this one for almost 2 years now because I want to read it so badly, but it's so expensive. It is Peter and Alice, a play by John Logan. This little tiny thing was like $25 and I just could not justify it. I believe the play is centered around the real-life inspirations for Peter Pan and Alice in Wonderland, and that at one point they did actually meet each other in real life, but this is the fictionalized account of what their conversation could have been like, which just sounds absolutely perfect, and I heard it's also incredibly heartbreaking, and I definitely found a huge love for plays in 2016, and I want to read so many more this year. So that is it for all of the books that I received this year for Christmas. Just feel so incredibly grateful. And of course I would love to hear what was some of your favorite presents that you received this year. Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you again soon. Bye!